or should you work with or for your parents? Should you share assets with your parents? Can they give you a monthly salary? Help is help, and help is as and when required. Should you help your parents? Hello, welcome to the Twineyo Show. This is your show. In these episodes, we are going to be covering or looking at what can affect your businesses. What relationships can affect your businesses? At first, we will look at your parents, your siblings meaning either your sisters, brothers, or both. But also we are going to look at your friends. We are also going to look at business partners, those who come basically to be business partners. Let's start with your parents. So our parents have businesses. And you also probably have your own business, or you have not yet had your own business. Should you work with or for your parents? Let me tell you this. If you are going to work for your parents, please make sure it is official. Make sure there is an established official relationship. Because you may be many children, you may be many kids in the family, and it is not expected that all of you will work in your parents' businesses. Those who will be working in your parents' businesses, make sure that you have an established official relationship, a legal relationship. You are being employed as an employee. Can they give you an appointment letter? Can they give you a monthly salary? Can they tell you exactly what you should be doing? Your roles and responsibilities. They may say that your role will be purchasing. It will be you who will be buying the goods that they use in your father's or your mother's business. They could say you are the purchasing person to buy goods, to buy raw materials that they use in your parents' factory. But also, they could say that you are in marketing and sales. You are the one in charge of looking for and keeping customers. But they could also make you finance. You could be in charge of managing the money, looking at what comes in and what goes out. They could make you a general manager. And then your parent or your parents are overseeing what you are doing. Please remember, you could do these jobs in other places. You could be employed outside your parents' businesses. So look at this as employment. Why am I telling you this? I have seen experiences, families especially, as kids grow, they reach a time and the kid is saying, yeah, I am the one who was always with my parents. Yeah, I was always the one looking after my parents. I was always the one in the business. I did a lot in the business, so I should be preferred. I should be given more assets. Even it goes to inheritance. And you have seen or have had family feuds. People are in court over their parents' assets because some of them think that they contributed more than others. So you have to be careful. Don't bring future conflicts amongst your siblings. And if you think you want to do your own business and you cannot fit in your parents' business, go and start your own business. Go and start your own business where you can manage alone, where you can be the captain of your own team, where you can be the king of your own kingdom, where you can be the chief manager, where you can be the chief finance, the marketing, and all other, and you can also employ other people. I discourage you to work for your parents when it is not an established business. When it is not an established relationship, working relationship, when it is not an official job. Because you'll quarrel, you'll have squabbles and skirmishes and feuds and challenges with your fellow kids, your fellow siblings in your family. Another aspect is, should you have assets? Should you share assets with your parents? When it comes to assets, you hear this. When it comes to assets, these are investments. Whether it is a plot of land, whether it is an apartment building, whether it is a farm, whether it is any physical asset that your parents have and you want also to be part of that asset, please let it be official. Let it be legal. Let it be by law. Make sure that any asset you are investing in as a child, as a kid of this family, you have a document showing how much you put in, and you keep that document as part of your ownership. So that one day in the future, again, you don't have challenges when it comes, for example, God forbid, that your parents pass on and you are going to share property. You are going to go to the stage of inheritance. Yeah, your siblings will come and say, we want to share equally. And they will be right if you didn't have an official document, a legal document, showing how much you invested, which would now show how much you'd get at the future time when it is required that you need a meeting to talk about sharing your parents' assets or property. Yeah, don't be convinced, don't be deceived that because these are my parents, they are buying this building, they are buying this plot of land, they are buying a farm, they are, yeah, and you say, yeah, I had some money, I'm bringing this money into it, and I'll contribute. Yeah, where it is okay, the parents will welcome it. They might not know the future challenges, the future problems you as a family may meet, may face because of this. Another issue, should you, again, have business shares? Have shares in the actual business of your parents. Again, if it is not legal, if it is not legally established, if it is not written down and you have a document to prove that, yeah, you have shares in your parents' business, I would discourage you from that. I would avoid it if it is to be a gentleman's agreement where they ask you, Joe, you have some money, can you bring it and we add it into the business so that the business can expand because we are your parents. I would discourage it because I know in the future and I have seen this happening, then you will have problems explaining to your fellow siblings and some other relatives and some executors of your father's estate or your estate or your mother's estate asking that when you tell them that you invested in the business, that you have an interest in the business, and then they ask you proof. And they'll begin to think that you are greedy, that you want to take more than your siblings. And also your siblings will think you are greedy, very greedy, you want to take more than is your share. So I would avoid it if there is no written document showing how much I've invested. The other aspect is, should you help your parents? I would say yes, yes, and yes. Whenever you can, please help your relatives, and the key relatives are your parents and your siblings and those you are related to, and even the community. So whenever it requires of you to help your parents and you can afford, it could be to do with health, it could be to do with where they live, it could be to do with helping them sometimes when they are not around in different places. Helping is helping. It could even be that if the family is not that strong, you could even support your siblings with tuition. You could pay some of the tuition for your sisters and brothers at school. There is no problem at all. Helping is okay. Please remember how your parents raised you, how your parents helped you, how your parents paid many bills on you, tuition, health, upkeep, shelter above your head, giving you free accommodation, giving you free meals, giving you free transport. So yeah, if it is to help, yeah, you can help your parents. And help, yeah. And when you are helping also, make sure that again, it is, don't make it indefinite. There is no indefinite help. You should make sure that help is not a dependency burden. Help is help, and help is as and when required. And sometimes if they don't ask you to help, or they don't want you to help them, sometimes you shouldn't force yourself on helping them. So you can have your business and work with your parents when it is a formal relationship. Your parents can have a business and work with you when it is also a formal relationship. Don't attempt to make it a gentleman agreement. Don't attempt to make it a family issue. And that is in some of our episodes, and you need to watch our previous episodes. We have said, why do family businesses fail? Why do family businesses fail? One of the reasons is family feud, rivalry, sibling rivalry, a lack of a clear-cut relationship between what the children are doing in their parents' business and the family. The relationship, the home family business, family relationship, and family issues, and the business issues that belong to the family. You look at our previous episodes, why family businesses fail. Thank you very much for listening.